Hello friends. Welcome to Excel Explorer. Today, we are going to take a creative journey and imagine that the Excel interface is actually a house. Let us take a tour from the outside in and explore each part of Excel as if it were part of a home. So, without any further delay, let us dive into the journey. Let us start from the outside. Picture the very top layer of Excel as the outer wall of our house. This outer wall frames everything and keeps all parts organized, like a well-constructed exterior. On this outer wall, we find the Quick Access toolbar. Imagine this as the doorbell or mailbox on our house. Just like a doorbell allows easy access to your home, the Quick Access toolbar lets you access frequently used commands quickly and easily. Right next to it, we have the file name. Imagine this as the name of your house. Just like a house name gives a house an identity, the file name lets you identify a specific Excel file. Next, we find the search box. Think of it as the nameplate or house sign mounted on the outside. Just like a nameplate tells the visitors where they are, the search box lets us quickly locate tools and features. And finally, right next to it, we find the open, close, and minimize buttons. Think of it as our gate. Just as a gate allows people to enter or exit, these buttons let us open, close, or minimize Excel whenever needed. Now, let us step inside. This part of the interface is called the ribbon. It is like the interior of the house, where you navigate through different rooms. The ribbon is our main living space in Excel. Here, you'll find the tools and features you need to work, just like you'd find rooms and furniture inside a house. This portion of the ribbon is called tabs. The ribbon is organized into tabs, each like a different room in the house, with its own unique purpose. Each room, or tab, holds the tools needed for specific tasks. For example, the Home tab is like our living room, filled with commonly used items that make daily tasks easy, like formatting and basic editing tools. Whereas, the Formulas tab could be considered as our study room, or the office, a specialized space where we can work with calculations and data analysis. Within each tab, or room, we have features that act as our furniture or appliances. Just like in a real room, each item has its place and purpose. For example, in the Home tab, basic formatting tools are like the chairs and sofas that make a living room functional. Meanwhile, in the Formulas tab, calculation tools like sum and VLOOKUP are like the desk and computer you might find in a study room. Now notice how features are organized into categories within each tab. Think of this as decorating or arranging furniture in a room. Each grouping, like font, alignment, number, etc., serves a purpose, making tools easy to locate, just as room decor makes spaces feel organized and welcoming. Moving down, we reach the worksheet. This is like the flow space of our house, where most activities happen. It is our main workspace where we work with data, similar to how we arrange furniture, move around, and make use of the rooms. The worksheet is made up of individual cells, which we can imagine as tiles on the floor. Each cell is a small square space, ready to hold data, just as each tile contributes to the larger flow. Together, these cells create the organized grid, where we work with data. The data we place in each cell is like the furniture or decorations we add to a room. Numbers, text, or formulas, all give the space purpose and meaning, much like furniture and decor, bring life and personality to a home. To keep things structured, we have rows and columns. They act like walls or dividers. Rows are like horizontal walls, while columns are like vertical walls, creating a neat and organized layout in our room. There are 1,048,576 rows and 16,384 columns in a worksheet. Row numbers range from 1 to 1,048,576, one for each row in the worksheet. Column letters range from A to XFD, one for each of the 16,384 columns in the worksheet. So, there are over 17 billion cells in a worksheet. The intersection of a row and column has a definite address, called the cell address, like E10 or I18, etc. In between the ribbon and workspace, we have this tiny portion of the interface. This section of the portion is called the name box. It is like the live GPS tracker of Excel. Think of this box as your real-time guide. It shows the exact address of the active cell you are working in, just like a GPS tracker, which gives you a precise location. When you click on a cell, the name box instantly displays its address. It doesn't stop there. If you select a range of cells, or even an object, the name box will display that name or address too. So, the name box is your live navigator for getting around Excel with precision. Right next to it, we have the formula bar, Excel's live broadcaster. The formula bar shows exactly what is inside the cell you have selected, whether it's plain text, a number, or a formula. It is like a live feed of whatever's happening in that cell, giving you full visibility. Not only can you view content here, but you can also edit or enter new data and formulas directly. Just click into the formula bar, type what you need, and hit enter. It's Excel's way of broadcasting each cell's content and letting you take control on the spot. Now that we are inside the house of Excel, let us explore a few more essentials that make moving around and adjusting your view super easy. First, the sheet tabs at the bottom. They are like different rooms in our Excel home. Each tab represents a unique worksheet within your workbook, so you can move from one to another easily. If you have lots of sheets, use the Sheet tab scroll buttons to flip through them like a room directory. And whenever you need a new worksheet, the New Sheet button is right there, ready to add a fresh space. Then we have the horizontal and vertical scroll bars. Think of these as sliding windows that let you peek around your entire worksheet without leaving your current view. The zoom slider is next. It is like adjusting your reading glasses. Slide it to zoom in for a closer look or zoom out for the bigger picture. Right beside that, the page view buttons offer different viewing modes: normal, page layout, and page break. They are like setting up your room for different activities, making it easy to plan your layout. The ribbon display option lets you adjust the ribbon's visibility, almost like hiding or showing a tool shelf as needed. And finally, the selected cell indicator. It's the highlighted box showing exactly where you are in the worksheet, like a spotlight marking your location. Together, these controls make navigating Excel feel seamless and tailored to whatever task you're doing. So, there you have it, the Excel interface as a house. From the outer wall with our search box nameplate, to the rooms, furniture, and floor space, Each part has its place in this well-organized, functional home for your data. If you found this tour helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more creative ways to explore Excel. Thanks for joining me and see you next time.